Well, there they are. Our new electronic media, or our new gadgets. You push a button, and the world's yours. You know how they talk about the world getting smaller? Well, it's thanks to these that it is. Everywhere is now our own neighborhood. We know what it's like to go on safari in Kenya, or to have an audience with the Pope, to order a cognac in a Paris cafe. But not only is the world getting smaller, it's becoming more available and more familiar to our minds and to our emotions. The world is now a global village. A global village. Well, if the appliance store is the symbol of the age we're living in now, what about the symbol of the age just past? Because
This video is made for CMN 302 Media, Culture and Society, taught by the Department of Media and Communication. So my topic is the global village theory. A noted philosopher and media theorist, Marshall McLuhan, was born in Canada in 1911, studying at multiple universities in his home country before becoming a lecturer at the University of Toronto. His prediction of a global village at the beginning of the 1960s, which first appeared in his book The Gutenberg Galaxy, attracted scorn from his peers at the time. It wasn't until the internet was first introduced in 1989, 9 years after his death, that people remembered McLuhan's theories and showed renewed interest in his ideas. He was the first person to popularize a new idea that up to this day profoundly changed how people were thinking about media, technology, and communications. In 1964, he coined a term, the global village theory. In one of his novels, he stated, "It's one world interconnected by an electronic nervous system, making it part of our popular culture before it actually happened." McLuhan's theory is a theory that explains the phenomenon of the world culture that is shrinking and expanding at the same time due to compelling technological developments that allow for an immediate exchange of our culture. It's an electronic nervous system that incorporates the world very quickly. So let me give an example for this theory. On July 20, 1969, Apollo 11 started off on Earth's orbit, bringing the first man to walk on the moon. Approximately at 4:18 p.m., the lunar module landed. Afterwards, at 10:56 p.m., Neil Armstrong is the first human being to walk on the moon. More than 500 million people watched the event live right on their televisions at home at that time. And the world as we know changed forever. However, the claim that it's possible for all societies of the planet to become a single global village is controversial. On one hand, people assume that as it persists, cultural globalization will lead to a sparkling marketplace where countries with all economic resources will be reflected and where more prosperous countries will come to the assistance of the less prosperous with benevolent efforts. On the other hand, people worry about the evolution of a global village would lead to conflicts between cultures, to culture separation, or to cultural dominance by more developed countries, and probably to the formation of mixed cultures or hybrid cultures. Assuming Marshall McLuhan's analogy of the planet as a global village is a precise estimation of the effects of cultural globalization. The process of westernization, or the expansion of goods and customs from Western developed countries, is not simply an imposition of culture, but an incentive for less developed countries to integrate their own culture into Western culture. Thank you for watching the video.